Now we can start. Now we can start. It's just taken me 5 minutes to settle him. Fuck, we fell out today. The worst ever. Like, nothing to do with this morning when he was feisty. I was moving a bit of furniture, a big bit of furniture, on my own, rolling it just like over and over slowly. And he just wanted to be with me. He was just walking around with me. And he kept fucking walking underneath it, and he was doing my fucking head in. And I was going, get fuck off, out of the way, get Gizmo, fucking hell. And I was going around the corner on the bottom, like the last flight of stairs. And it's like, I had to sort of on a double angle, you know what I mean? So I had to come on an angle down into the stairs where they went around the corner, but then an angle down the stairs. And he panicked and he ran towards it just as it slipped off, and I had to fucking hook him out of the way. I had to fucking yank him. And he was fighting, he was hissing, he was getting really fucking angry. And I had to fucking fling him because the thing fell. But just after I flung him, it went donk on the step. And I was like, he shat his pants, he rolled over, he fell. He crashed into the fucking baby gate, knocked it off its fucking hinges, took the fucking whole thing off. And he was just in fucking bits, and he was petrified of me, and I just felt fucking terrible. And so he's been in here a few times. I've sat with him, and he's like, we've had a chat, and he's forgiven me. But he was just sitting in here on his own. And so I came in, and I called him, and I was like, "You still angry with me?" And he's not. He's all over me. He's all over me, but he's still got that look in it. Like, he can be unsettled for days now. I know what he's like. I know what he's like when he has a big scare, and it was fucking horrible. You know, when you hear fear and that yelp, when they're just in total panic. He nearly fucking died. That's what I said to him. I just walked in, he was just looking at me, and one paw like that. I just said, Gizmo, you nearly just died. That's the only reason I grabbed you. I'm so fucking sorry. I gave him this abject apology. But animals read energy like I do. He doesn't need to know the words. If I say the words like I mean them, then the energy will be correct. That's why I speak to him in English. Animals don't understand words. They understand energy. And every word has an energy. I mean, yeah, dogs can recognise words and do things because of them and blah, blah, blah. But they don't understand words in the way we do. They still don't know what the word is. They just know it's a sound that means do that. So they don't know that understand it. So that's why I always say, talk to your pets in English. But my plan to not plan didn't fail. Basically, what have I done? I've done that furniture. I haven't nearly packed. It should be about 11 by my reckoning, and it's nearly 1. And like, when you're busying around, and yeah, it just, you know what I mean? what am I trying to say? Time flies. You think, oh, that's only taken half an hour, and it's taken an hour and a half or whatever. But I did all right. I sort of set myself a few tasks, and then by the time I was training, I started planning again. I started going, oh, I'll do that by that, and I'll do that by that. And I just like checked myself and was like, dude, if you need to drop one of them out, drop one of them out. But I managed to fit in like all of my tasks and more, and a curry, an hour on the decks, a bath, my makeup, all things that weren't really sort of practical. Like, my day's not gone my way. There's a lot of negatives I could talk about at the moment, but I'm not gonna. I'm like the bitch is back, basically, although I don't sound like her at the moment. Stop calling her her, she's you. Okay, sorry. But yeah, sometimes I get more nasal, like when I'm her. know I do. I get more like, no, no, like that. I do. But like, I don't like the idea of that she sort of arrives and whatever. But that, well, you know, in my white phase, I was thinking that's what I didn't put in the video. Is white is actually fucking yang, isn't it? What we call male energy. But it's, you know, that's why like it's renowned for having white Vans and white t-shirts and that sort of shit. It's very alpha male, where it can be. It's you know, alpha male carries pure fucking yang and like too much of it. But like now I'm all fucking female-y, and like the girls amongst you will be very pleased to hear they got a fucking shitload more done as a fucking woman than as a man. But no, I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm not, you know, I don't see myself as a transvestite. I just see myself as me, the same me I've always been. I've just realised how female I was all this time, basically. But then it's like, she's fun to play with as well. She's a slapper. I'm a slapper. I'm a whore. I'm probably actually just like your average fucking, well, I talk a big game, but I'm probably really frigid. Yeah, well, no, I was going to talk about something else, but I haven't done the thing that I was going to talk about yet, so I won't do that. But that was the other thing, actually. I did have to kind of, doing this turny head thing. I fucking love having you in camera, I guess. In camera, I love having you in camera. I had to really, really keep a fucking lid on myself and keep like remotivating myself. But it did work so much better. Just going like all of the days before, I was starting jobs. So there's still all of those started jobs, but I was just picking up one that I reckoned I could probably manage for now, sort of thing, and just do it. And I did keep zoning out, but I was just like, so I've like, in a sense, I haven't stopped. I said to Rumi just now, I was like, I haven't stopped, and I fucking have, because I've been fucking hopelessly whatever at everything. But you know, in terms of me, I'm a lot better. In terms of like my external circumstances, they're not so great today. Miracles can always happen. I'm really gutted about him, but I'm so glad. This is like, I love him so much because I know he's frightened. And the other thing is, I know what animals are like, and like particularly cats. This is like all he ever. If I started abusing him, he would still be following me, because I'm the only thing he ever knows home. But he's so forgiving. He's really forgiving. He's gonna be alright. He's gonna be nice now, because he didn't understand any of it. All he knew was that he was just looking under some dark spaces and having a little nose round, and we were walking down the stairs together. And I suddenly viciously grabbed him and threw him down the stairs behind me like a fucking rag doll. But in my view, I saved his life. Well, potentially, but I saved him from getting really badly fucking hurt. And he doesn't even know. Maybe he does, and that's why he's been forgiving. God, I'm a fucking girl. Look at me. Like a fucking diva. I don't care. You are what you are. You know what I mean? Even if at heart you're just a bellend. Not a proper girl. It's a fucking bellend. But no. What was I on about? What was I talking about? Him. He's beautiful. He's like, he's been like this because I think he knows something. I don't know if he knows the specifics, but he has been very, very followy, just wanting to be around me all the time, and like every time I sit down, he'll come and jump up next to me, and he wants to lie in peace and quiet, like he's doing now, with his paws on me, stroking his little head, and he's just so chilled, and that chills me out. Because like I know what his memory's like when I twatted him with the guitar. I fucking hate me for doing this to him. I'm so clumsy. But I hadn't realised he'd walk around behind me, and I just, where you just suddenly grab something. So basically, you know what I mean? It was like a lever. I just went tonk straight into his head, and you heard it go donk, clonked him. And again, it was like, fucking shut his pants, like, ran under the bed, couldn't get him out for a while, all that sort of shit. And he was scared of that guitar for about another 2 or 3 weeks. Every time I picked it up, he'd fucking jump. So he's got a memory. So as soon as I walked in, it was just like, all he wanted was to be friends again. You little lover. Yeah. For an arsehole, when you see him around other animals and how nasty he can be, he's just like the cuppest of cakes. Aren't you kids? So like, yeah, I did say I was going to check in. So I failed to plan. So I can't be bothered to pun it out with that one. Like, I don't know if this is a method I've like kind of come up with before. I'm sure I have in another way, but it just seemed like, how did I lose 3 days when I was trying? I was trying to just do like all of the shit I've done today. I've been trying to do for the last 3 days, and it's been a long day, but it hasn't felt like it. I've had lots of times when the zoning out was actually just doing, and I've followed a lot of jobs through, and I'm still like almost addicted to it. Because like whenever I've packed before, I've always just gone, oh, for fuck's sake. Because you end up with things, it's like, that goes in that drawer, that goes in that bag. Oh, fuck off. And you chuck it all in one bag. And it's that has been my downfall. And I've done more and more organising as I've gone along. I'm just about starting to see the benefits of it. And it's like, I've still got 4 days. That's good. At the stage I'm at now, that's good. Because the same shit was happening. It's like, oh, fuck, actually, that doesn't quite fit like that. And you think something's going to fit. I had to rejig my truck. But I've got the fucking furniture in there. Loads of my clothes are just in drawers, rammed to the fucking top. All of my safe shit that was in fucking boxes and all that is just stuffed and packed in amongst it. There's loads and loads of ornaments and shit like that. There's loads of very clever packing going on. And I've got a clothing rack up at the front, and it fits perfectly. I've jammed it in there and strapped it, and choked the straps around each leg. So I've got a clothing rack and all of my big puffy fucking coats and stuff that are a nightmare and fill up a whole bag. Just hang. Like something that was full of tools. I've rejigged stuff so all the tools will fit in different tool bars. They'll be back in with tools, and there's this big fucking tub, and I think it will eat most of my trainers. My dirty clothes bin will take most of my hats. I've got a fucking disgusting amount of clothes. They're my biggest problem for like the way that I'm living at the moment. The amount of fucking clothes I've got. But there you go. It's like, be the dick that you are. I keep advising you to be a dick. I can't go giving advice for you to be a dick and not be a dick myself, can I? So I kind of owe it to you, really, to come good on my promise, to make sure I'm genuine, and I'm a dick too. Don't worry, we can be dicks together. He's doing it again. Look, he's found out where the camera is, and he's like, I want to be in the centre of the attention. And I'm going to be really fucking careful with you, Gizmo, after this morning and this afternoon, because I've not had a very good track record of not pissing you off entirely, have I? Anyway, 14:44, just missed it again. I better shut up now, actually. Now I know it's gone on this long. There's nothing more to say other than thank you very much for watching. Tune in again next episode, and until then, be a dick.